Hello Facebook, this is Malik Ahmad from MalikTheInternetMarketingTrucker.com. All one word. If you haven't visited my site, please give it a look through. I got a lot of information on there, probably close to 200 videos on there, also on my YouTube channel. Anyway, today's going to be real brief, and it's going to be about, I always talk about motivation and getting fired up and things of that nature. But this one's going to be about my top mantra, quote, recitation, whatever you want to call it, that gives me a burst of energy when I'm feeling like I don't want to do something, or I don't feel like doing a live and I need to get on it and I need to get, hyped up. It's called the Champions Creed. A lot of athletes use the Champions Creed to fire them up. Some of you guys who've been athletes and stuff in the past, you probably remember it, or maybe have a slightly different variation of it. But I'm going to go ahead and give you the Champions Creed, and this is what I use to fire me up. And if you guys need it, you can take it, break it down, record it yourself. And this is one of the things I have on my audio on my phone to keep me motivated. I have the Champions Creed as the last thing after I recite my goals. I look at my vision board. After I do that, last thing I do is I say the Champions Creed, and then I also listen to it on my audio on my phone. So anyway, here it goes. I say it nice and slow so people can get it. And like I said, the video will be here if you want to do it, record it or listen to it later. Anyway, how you doing, Sammy? How you doing? I hope I said your name right. So anyway, this is the Champions Creed. If you think you beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you'll lose, you're lost. For out in the world you'll find success begins with a fella's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You got to think high to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you can even win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. Anyway, that's what I say to fire me up. Obviously, I say it a lot faster than that, and I say it several times. It kind of gets my adrenaline pumping, gets me hyped up and ready to go. So anyway, I'm going to say it again, but I'm going to say it a little bit faster the way I usually say it so you guys can see if it fires you guys up. And if it does, use it. If it doesn't, that's cool. Find something else. If you think you beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you lose, you're lost. For out in the world you'll find success begins with a fella's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You got to think how to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you can even win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. It's all about your belief. Staying focused, guys. Pay attention to what you're doing. You write your goals down and don't stop until you reach them. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let any negativity. Negativity always creeps in a little bit. The key is you let it go in and you push it out as fast as you can. You're in this for the long haul. This is a marathon. It's not a race. Guys, you can get wherever you want to get. I started a 60-day challenge maybe 90, 100 days ago. I tried to quit my job in 60 days. I didn't quite hit the 60 days, but as of, I think it was June 29th, I think it was, I quit my job. Guys, it's doable. It's doable, but you got to work it. You got to have faith, and you got to really believe in yourself, and you can't have any second thoughts or any doubts about what it is you're doing. You do your due diligence. You pick a program. You pick something that you believe in, something that is like your go-to, and you need to know it front and back. That's the thing about it. I see people who pitch different things, and they have a whole bunch of different things they pitch, but they don't even know that particular. You ask them a question, they don't know anything about it. You want to get one or two things. Mainly one is your main go-to. Know everything about it, be able to answer all questions, and that is your go-to. When people call you and ask you, they can feel your passion. They can tell that you know exactly what you're talking about, and there's a sense of genuineness, can't even say it, genuineness that comes. Hey, man, how you doing? The sense of genuineness that comes from people who know exactly what they're talking about, who, when they speak, you can hear and feel the passion about what they're talking about. And that's what I'm talking about. You pick something that you are passionate about, that you know something about, you learn it front and back, and that is the main thing that you pitch. Because people can tell when you're jumping from ship to ship. People can tell that you know very little bit about the subject in which you're talking, and that way you come across a little bit phony. Hey, Brad, how you doing? You come across a little bit phony if you jump from thing to thing and all you're pitching. And don't get it wrong, I know a lot of people do it, And what they'll do is they look at the leaderboards, the launch boards, and they'll pick different things, and they'll go to the sales page, and they'll pick the bullet points, and then do a post on that or do a video on that. There's nothing wrong with that. But to me, I don't want to sell people anything or promote anything that I myself do not use or I do not believe in enough to use. I give an example. Somebody was selling some kind of software, and they were saying how all websites were going to have the software. So, and I did this because I read another post about it, but I went to the site to see, because I was going to purchase the software, because they're saying all websites need it in the future. It's about being some kind of disability access. So, hey, how you doing? How you doing, man? So, it had something to do with disability. So I was, so I went back to the person's website, and that person didn't have it installed on their website. So it's like, okay, you want me to purchase something that is supposed to be so crucial, and websites are going to get banned or get the hammer thrown on them by Americans with Disabilities Act, and I think there's some other world organization too they mentioned, but you don't even have it on your website. See, things like that, those kinds of inconsistencies people pick up. So that's why you need to know your products, you need to believe in your products. That way when a person talks to you, they feel it. You want people to feel that you know what you're talking about, and that you really believe this thing can help them. And that's what it's all about, is we want to help people. We don't want to just make money and just pitch and pitch and pitch and pitch. I want to actually give you something that you can use, that I can be proud of. You understand what I'm saying? If my picture is on their page or something, I'm proud of the fact that I'm representing that particular thing. And that's what I think you guys, we need that passion. We need to believe in it, what it is, what we're doing, and that will reflect when we talk about these things. So stay tuned. Tomorrow I'm doing a big launch, because I have a program that I promote that is doing a 2.0. So you guys are going to see me a lot tomorrow, starting tomorrow. I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm going to bring plenty of content, plenty of value, but it's going to be a big push for about 90 days for me. That's why I do a 90-day spurts for this particular program, because I work at as many hours as I can, but since now that I'm home and I'm off, I'm working about 10 to 12 hours a day. Like I was working 14 to 16 when I was working, but I'm doing about 10, 12 hours a day on this particular business, and that's what I'll be doing for like the next 90 days, and then I'll take a nice long break, maybe taking my family on vacation, and then start the next 90 days. Anyway, guys, this is Malik Ahmad from Malik the Internet Marketing Trucker.com, and today was about a quote or mantra that motivates me, and like when I need a short burst of energy, I'll do it again, since I got people that just came on. Brad came on and Meg came on. It's called the Champions Creed. A lot of athletes in the U.S., I don't know about other countries, recite the Champions Creed. And it's something that I've been doing for years since I was an athlete. Obviously, if you look at me, I'm not an athlete now. But when I was an athlete. Anyway, this is it. If you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you lose, you're lost. For out in the world you'll find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in a state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You got to think high to rise. You got to be sure of yourself before you can even win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the one who thinks he can. All right, guys, I just had to recite that for the new gentleman that joined. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for your support. This is Malik Ahmad from Malik the Internet Marketing Trucker.com. See you soon, and stay tuned. All right, guys, take action.